Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning over here for YouTube. I'm getting everything situated so we can be here live together today. This is a Monday and we still got cold weather here. So hang on, give me a second. Let me get things lined out over here on TikTok so I can say hi to our TikTok friends too. So, how are we doing? Okay, I think we're here. Welcome in TikTok. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in YouTube. Hello, hello. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. I'm so glad that you are, because today it's going to be a little bit different. I'm just going to talk to you about why why I did start this business. And it wasn't because that I wanted another hobby or I wanted something that was fun. It was because I needed some hope and some help. And I feel like that this is the day I need to talk to you guys about that, because you may be in the same situation, especially with the crazy weather that's been going on lately here in Texas and the same surrounding areas. And it's just kind of the stuff with TikTok's been a little odd and crazy lately too, hasn't it? So we're going to hang in there. We're going to come on through. So come on in. Let me know where you're coming in from. Please hit that screen and say hi something so that TikTok can actually see that I'm a live person and that you guys are live people and you're here with me. And same here with YouTube. Now, YouTube, you've been doing pretty good. I haven't seen much of a hubbub or a stick up or anything going with YouTube. You guys have been awesome. But over here for TikTok, and same with CapCut. Have you noticed that was a little hard to get going too? So let's get going. Hello. So Texas is cold. It is cold. And TikTok is glitchy, isn't it? But I'm still here. I'm still here because if I only showed up when everything was perfect, I would never show up. And I'm kind of thinking you guys might be just like me. If it's the same way with you guys. So when something feels messy, really, really messy, when life feels just like super uncertain, and when money stuff feels freaking heavy, and you just can't see any way out of it or a way around it or a way out, that's your nervous system screaming. It's not just whispering, it's screaming at you. And you just want to go, why even try? I kind of was going through that myself yesterday because nothing was working. We were secluded in the house because of the weather. And it's like, we're from Texas. We're used to going and doing stuff and being out in the sun. Where's the sun? We need the sun. The sun gives us that all important vitamin D, doesn't it? So when you go like, why even try? And what's the point? And then it's probably too late anyway, because then when you get back to the stuff, like I noticed for on my TikTok here, YouTube, I'm going to talk about TikTok for a minute because they're being really, really squirrely. So my TikTok here, everything that I posted is just zero, 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 not going out to anybody, zero, zero. So it's resetting its brain, which granted, we all need to reset our brain at sometimes, right? But it feels like, wait a minute, that's my income stream. That's my income path. And then I think, no, wait a minute. There's many other platforms out here on social media that don't get that glitchy, that will show up. But like YouTube, thank you, and bless you, YouTube. I'm so grateful that you guys are here. And TikTok comes and goes. Instagram is solid, it's hanging in there. Facebook, even though it has its stuff, is going on. But then we always have email. That's why it's so important to build an email list. And you get all these skills and these tools and these abilities to work these different platforms. Even LinkedIn. LinkedIn is an amazing platform that I really haven't even broached very much yet, but I'm going to. Is anybody here familiar with LinkedIn? Let me know. Or how are you doing on LinkedIn? Do you like LinkedIn? I know it's a complete different animal, I guess I want to say, than TikTok and YouTube, but I think it's a really, really good place. So check yourself when things aren't working the way you want to. This is what I'm here to help you with. It's like something has shut you down, so you don't think you can make your income like you're used to there, doing what you usually do. So hi, come on in. Let me know where you're coming in from. it's just kind of like, okay, well, there are alternate methods. There's so many ways. That's the best thing that I like about Legacy Builder, because not only do you only have one way to do stuff, there's thousands of ways. Plus, inside Legacy Builder, you start learning how to build your own community with this platform called School. And I have a community in there too. So it's like there's so many different ways. Not only can you do what Legacy sets up for you to sell, not only can you do it the way Legacy says for you to sell it, different ways to have this discovery method and attraction marketing, but it gives you an opportunity to have community, work with like-minded people in your community. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. So when I went through my funkiness yesterday about, oh, the weather's are horrible, TikTok's doing crazy, glitchy stuff, CapCut, I can't do anything in CapCut either. Why am I even trying? What's the point? It's like, oh no, get it together, Madeline. You know better. So today, I'm going to talk to you about why I even started this business online. I'm not going to go over the top 3 tips stuff or the top 5 things. I'm just going to spend some time and we're going to visit. So get your water or your cup of coffee, whatever you want to sit here with, because I want you to understand why I started this. And it may hit you straight on between the eyes or in the heart, and it may not be anything that you even want to consider, but at least you know why I'm coming on all the time and why I'm so grateful that you're spending some time with me when I do come on. So, and if you've been afraid to start, if you've been afraid to start yourself, or things aren't going the way you think that they should, which that's life, isn't it? And that always happens. After you get through listening to this live with me today, I think you're going to start feeling like you're seen, like you can be seen. If you haven't been seen, how to find out and show up and be seen and just be yourself. You have to be yourself. So I did not start this online business because I was bored. Mm-mm, mm-mm. I didn't start it because I wanted a new hobby. Why would you start? Why, if you're considering starting an online business right now, what's your reason why? What is your real reason? That's that why all your coaches get you to dig into the why, right? So coming in, I'm glad that you're here. So I started because I needed a way out. And in Texas, well, now I'm 76. So normally your life and your working time is over. But mine is not over, even though I've lived that long and I worked hard and I've helped lots and lots of people and I've built things. But inside, when I came here after a while, before I started Legacy, I just hit that season. I hit that time when it was like I realized something had to change. Something had to change for me because when you're older and you think you're trying to rebuild, you think you're too old to do it. You think you don't have the stamina for it. You don't want to do it. And you don't have time. And you always go back into the maybe. And then, because you've done so much, so many different things, in your mind, you tell yourself, how freaking complicated is that going to be? Do I even want to deal with that? So if you're just coming in, let me know where you're coming in from. Say hi. Tell me how your weather is. I hope your weather's good and that you've survived this cold that's going on and it's still going on. We had a little thing with the kitties back and forth last night, but they finally adjusted to staying in a warmer place. So when you're starting something new, you definitely don't have space for emotional space of all kind of those feelings that you're going to have going on, especially if you're an empath. You don't need to do that. So I just want something that maybe you can understand is that when money gets tight, it not only affects your bank account, but it affects everything in your world, in your life. Have you noticed that? It affects your peace. It affects your sleep. It affects your confidence. What happens when it does that? It affects how you show up with your family. And then you're always on the defensive too, right? It's like, oh, well, I heard you say that. And then they have to say, well, no, I really didn't mean that way. But you took it that way because you're on the defensive. And you just can't keep doing that. So, what I want to say to you that I've learned, and I've learned the hard way. So, please don't keep learning the hard way like I did. When you're worried about money, you start feeling desperate and you don't even want to do anything, even if you're a good person. Even if you're spiritual, which I am, I'm a metaphysical spiritual teacher. And when you're trying to stay positive and you're doing all your wonderful LOA stuff, it's like you just can't relax. You just can't give it up. You can't, you have to do that hard changing your paradigms for your subconscious behavior, for the way your subconscious comes through and tells you everything opposite of what you're trying to do right now. So, thanks for being here. Tell me hello. And how are you faring in this weather? Are you doing okay? I just want to make sure everybody is okay. So, when you're going through this deal about what am I going to do, what's going to happen next, I remember that feeling, and I remember feeling like I have to figure something out. There's that desperation showing up in it, and I'm too tired to try to learn something new, and I don't understand it. I just don't understand it, and I don't know that I want to understand it. And if that's where you are right now, I need you to hear me. I need you to hear me. So, not just hear me, but listen. Really listen and hear me. You don't have to carry so much. You don't have to feel like that. And we're going to go through it. Absolutely, we're going to go through it. But don't waller in it. Don't stay forever in that poor, pitiful me junk. Because what's that do? It lowers your frequency, it lowers your vibration, it lowers your energy, it lowers your motivation to do anything. It takes the zest out of life for you. And that's not what I want for you. I'm here to help you get that zest back in your life. So if it makes me emotional when I keep going and going and going and going because Spirit nudged me here. Spirit nudged me here. And so I went straight on, not with, didn't have any fear, didn't have any fear. And I will keep trying again because in the back of my mind, when I feel myself going squirrel or crazy, I remember Spirit nudged me here. There's a reason I'm here. And there's a reason that you're here, right? Is that starting to make sense? So just because you get rotten eggs all the time, or you get ice, or you get pipes broken, or you get all these restrictions on you, or where you normally put your information to make your income is not working, just try again. Just try again. Don't give up on yourself. And, computer techie stuff is always going to be glitchy. There's no not glitchy and techie everywhere, every day, because it's like it's worse than you. When you sleep, you wake up in a new world. I sometimes think when my computer sleeps, it wakes up in a whole new world too. And it's like, what did you do? What happened? So the other best thing, tomorrow I'm going to talk to you about why I really liked Legacy once I got in here and what things it's helped me decide to actually purchase the program. But you don't have to be techie. So leave the techie stuff to the techie people. If you're type A personality, you try to take it all in, you try to fix it. I can handle this, I can make this better. We can look at this a different way. Don't do that. It's not necessary because all you can do is add to your stress level. Add to your stress. And this is why I'm here with you today. I just want you to know that even with everything in your world being weird, TikTok being weird, the weather being weird, all that stuff going on, wild and weird, I'm okay. And I want you to be okay because I made the decision. My future doesn't have to be decided by a glitch. Are you letting glitches decide your future? Tell me. Let me know in here. I decided my future doesn't have to be decided by a glitch. My peace doesn't have to be decided by fear. Mm-mm, mm-mm. And my finances do not get to be decided by me waiting. If you wait to do something with your finances, nothing's going to work. And if you're sitting there thinking, I don't know if I can do this, I don't know if I can do this, so just borrow my belief in it for a second. Borrow my belief in you because I know you. I know you. You're like me. Once you make up your mind to do something, it's going to happen, isn't it? Isn't it? Yes or yes? Once you make up your mind to do something, it's going to happen. Is that right, TikTok? Tell me, are you agree? Yes or no? So here's what changed everything for me. And it wasn't suddenly that I became techie because I said I'm not techie. And it wasn't suddenly that I had more time because even though I was retired, I didn't have more time. I did. Have you noticed that? When you go to your regular 9 to 5 all the time and you come home, it seems like you get more done. Then once you retire and you have all day to do something, you don't have any time anymore. It's like, where does that all go? And the other thing it was I stopped trying to figure everything out alone. I stopped trying to figure things out alone. I stopped trying to piece it all together. A million different random videos off of YouTube Universe. Now, YouTube, I love you. Absolutely love you. Have learned a lot off of you. But I really haven't learned how to make the right income the right way and have a legacy for my family just by watching YouTube videos or just by watching TikTok videos. You actually have to step up. You have to step up and decide which program you want, whichever one you feels like that fits for you. And when I made that decision, it was like walking into a classroom where the lesson plan was already written, all the quiz tests were on the chalkboard, and all the answers. It was all done, laid out for you right there. Follow this, do this, here it is, fix it. And you can finally exhale. You can finally just sit back and go, whoa, why did I make that seem like it was so hard before I even decided to start it? What was going on with me? I can tell you what's going on with you because you've tried the same thing in a different way 100 different times and it never worked, did it? Never, ever, ever, ever worked. So here I'm here right now asking you to give it yourself a chance. Take a chance. Take a chance on you. Isn't that a song? Is that a Mamma Mia song? I love that song. I love Mamma Mia anyway. So play that in the background. Get yourself remotivated. Get yourself inspired again. Talk to me. If you go to my link up here, you'll see my website. If you put your email in there, you'll get the little steps that I've followed to get me into the classroom where I can do what I want to do, learn what I wanted to learn, when I wanted to learn it. But if you put your email in there, you'll get an email back from me with the little blueprint, the little guide. And if you want to talk to me, just reply to the email I sent you. Just reply, put all your questions in there, put all your comments in there, put in there what you want help with, what else is going on, what's wrong, what's not wrong, what you're happy about, what you found in legacy that you decided you liked and why you want to try it, or what you haven't found yet in legacy and you don't know where it is. I'll answer your email. I'll reply to you. But also, if you make the decision to have one of the legacy programs, you're in the community of 56,000 like minded people. You would not believe the different option answers for your solution that you'll get if you put a problem in there for all of us to go, oh, you're having that problem? Well, I did this, and it fixed it. Oh, well, this is what this person did. So nice to have support. So you're not in it alone. ever. Now, it is your business. You run your business like you want to, which is a good thing. It's your business because every time you sell something, you get 100% of the profit. So it's like there's so much more in here that I just not going to share it all with you today. Right now, I'm talking about why it is that I started my online business with Legacy. So when I found the classroom that helped me make money online, yeah, I could just do it in the tiny pockets of my day. So it's not about you don't have enough time. You can always manage to do something. Come away from that Netflix marathon for about an hour or in increments of 20 minutes worth and do those 3 little posts a day that we encourage you today. And again, on whatever platform you want to. If TikTok is still squirrely right now, put it on Facebook, put it on Instagram, put it on YouTube. Do it how you want to. You can just make posts here on YouTube. You don't have to always have long videos. There's a place in here just to put a post, which is great. But also, what I have discovered and learned from my classroom training is that there's a program called Repurpose. Now, you have to pay for that. That's one thing you have to pay extra for. Now, once you get your program, you have to pay extra for anything else except for your one-time fee to get into the classroom. That's it, to get the training. So you have the program, you get the training. You don't have to pay for anything else. So with Repurpose, when I post on one platform, it takes it to whatever other platforms I want to. So you talk about a time saver, amazing time saver. So if you want to know more, my friends, like I said, just go up there to the link in my bio and you'll see it. In fact, I don't even think I got it here to show you. Oh, I might. This is what it's going to look like. And I'm not sure that I turn this. Is it backwards? Yeah, it's backwards. It's backwards. I always have it backwards, don't I? So don't be thrown off. I don't want you going, oh no, what's she doing? I can't get you this little simple step-by-step guide, this little blueprint, unless you give me your email. And then when you give me your email is when you'll get a return email from me with it. Does that make sense? So when you go up here in my bio, you'll see this, LOVINOG, Lovin, LOV, mydailypay.com. This is what you'll see. And then it will actually open this website for you and you'll see, I think, a picture of me and quite a few things. And then there's a little place to put your email in so that you can get this simple beginner plan blueprint. And then I gave you an extra gift, a second freebie, this Mystic's Path to Digital Abundance. I put that together for you too. It's got a lot of good stuff in there. Both of them do. But this is your kickoff for your online business. And this is your backup support so that you don't let yourself get sidetracked. So you don't let when something goes wonky throw you off and you let your huge empathic side show up and shut you down. We're moving past that. We don't need that, okay? So my friends, once you get in, send me that email, reply to my email. Got any questions? I'll point you in the right direction. Easy, 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 easy. So we're not here long because I need to go, but I want to leave you with this. Waiting feels safe. It does feel safe, doesn't it? It just, let me wait to see what happens. Let me just wait. So waiting does feel safe until you realize it is costing you your future. Did you know that? It's costing you your future. And if you've been waiting, that's great. I'm not judging you because I can't tell you how long I waited before I made a decision to start this online business. But I'm just inviting you. Just take a look at it. Because I know what it feels like to be scared. I know what it feels like to be desperate. I know what it feels like I don't know what I'm going to do next. So if you're ready to take that one step, I'm right here. And our whole community is right there, not to mention our multimillionaire founder. She shows up for us all and you every day. So we're all here to help. So, and I'd love to help you start again. I'd love to help you get going. I'd love to help you in the right direction. So, my friends, I know it's short. I don't know how much of this TikTok is actually recorded because I came on yesterday. Luckily, YouTube, you're awesome. Everything I recorded stayed here on YouTube. But on TikTok, can't tell anything showed up. And that's all right because I've gotten past that. Yesterday was my funk day. Today is my moving on, and I'm going to help you guys move on too. So if nobody's told you this lately, I love you guys. And I'm proud of you for still trying. I really am. Because that means you haven't given up. You haven't given up. And I haven't given up on you. And I'm not going to. And I'm not going to give up, period. I don't care how long it takes for me to build the income that I'm working toward building. I am sticking with this Legacy Builders program. I am following the guides. I'm doing the daily training. I'm going to do it as long as it takes because it's only giving me, I only need 2 or 3 hours a day. Then I go do whatever else I want to. And once I put in that 2 or 3 hours, basically 2 hours, everything is working for me without me having to do it because the automations then kick in. So it really is a time saver and a lifesaver. So my friends, if you have any questions about starting your own online business and how to get it going, put them here in the comments. Let me hear from you or send me a message or best reply to the email that I send you. Okay? So thank you, my friends. It means a lot that you're here. Stay safe. We have another really, really, really hard freeze coming in through tomorrow, I think. And I think it'll lighten up a while, but then I think it's going to come back. So who knows? So my friends, I love you guys. Thanks for being here with me and see you tomorrow. Now, if I get there, how's that? So hold on. I got to see what's happening. I messed myself up here. Bye, YouTube. See you tomorrow. TikTok. Are you still